Hey everybody, it's Eric Preston. I wanted to wait a couple days to make this announcement, but in case you haven't heard, Spider-Man is coming back to Marvel. It's coming to the MCU. So if you haven't heard, you can now say you've heard it here first. But anyway, so what does this mean? The reason I wanted to wait is because I wanted to see what other details came out, right? So we do know that Sony and Marvel have come to an agreement where Marvel gets to be involved with the Spider-Man production. With that, they first get to introduce Spider-Man into an MCU film before Spider-Man will get his own solo movie. That means the Amazing Spider-Man's out. Andrew Garfield is out. That storyline is gone. They're starting over. So what does this mean? Well, so July 28th of 2017 is when Spider-Man's going to get his film. What they've done is they've pushed back Thor 3 and given that spot to Spider-Man, and with that they've also pushed back Black Panther and Inhumans. So when is Spider-Man going to come in? Well, there's three movies coming out before July 20th, 2017. One is Captain America 3, The Civil War. The second one is Guardians of the Galaxy 2, and the third one is Doctor Strange. So the most obvious would be to bring him into Civil War, and obviously because the comics, Spider-Man plays a very big integral part of that. He switches sides. He's the one who sees the benefit to both sides. He goes to one side and later comes back. And by the way, spoilers. However, I don't know if Civil War will be the movie that they introduce Spider-Man into, and here's why. They've also come out with rumors saying that they want to do a younger Spider-Man, younger Peter. It hasn't been confirmed that it's going to be Peter Parker. It could be Miles Morales, but chances are it will be Peter Parker. But rumor is that they want to go younger. They want to go to basically 15 years old. Now, I don't know if the solo movie is going to be another origin story, but it sounds like they want to look at that again and dig deeper into the psychology of a teenage boy getting the superpowers and the responsibility of having to save people. With that being said, Spider-Man's a very big character, and so to bring him in as a cameo in Civil War without giving him the weight that he had in the comic wouldn't really make much sense. The reason being is because in Civil War he unmasks himself, and that's not going to happen this time. Obviously, because it wouldn't make any sense. 15-year-old boy says, "Hey, I'm Peter." Nobody cares because he hasn't been around long enough to get enemies or anything. So Guardians of the Galaxy, maybe if they want to introduce him to Nova, and I don't know if Marvel has any plans to do Nova, or third Doctor Strange, and I think that might be a fun way to introduce Spider-Man into Marvel Universe. I don't know. We'll see. I just feel like they're not going to go with Civil War, and because it'd be too obvious. So let's talk about Civil War. So first off, let me say I don't know anybody working on the Marvel films. I want to preface this right now because I don't want anybody to say, "Oh, Eric has inside knowledge." And the reason I say that is because I do have people that are involved with other cinematic films, and although I don't get inside information, I do have those connections, whereas Avengers, Captain America, I don't have any connections at this time. So, I don't know anything more than you guys have. When it comes to Civil War, I think what would make the most sense is that Chris Evans is on his way out. I know he had a 6-film deal. I think he's on film 5. Captain America, Avengers 2, Captain America 2, Captain America 3. 5 films. And the 6 could be later. Here's where I think they might go with it. we have Winter Soldier. And we all know that Bucky is a good guy. And again, spoilers. I'm going to give you a couple seconds here to get out of the way. Spoilers. Bucky becomes Captain America. And Captain America, Steve Rogers, gets shot at the end of the Civil War story. So, here's what I think they could do. Have Bucky come in, have the Winter Soldier come in and play what basically Peter Parker played in the comic. He's the character who sees the benefit to both sides. First he goes to one side, and then he sees that side is probably not the right side, and then he switches sides. And then in that, eventually at the end, Captain America dies, and then he decides to become Captain America. Now, Spider-Man does not become Captain America. Let me make sure people aren't confused of what I'm saying here. But again, we'll see. We'll see what Marvel decides to do. May of 2016, Captain America 3 comes out. We'll see if Spider-Man is making any cameos in that. If not, I'm going to say it's going to be Doctor Strange. I don't see any reason for them to put him in Guardians of the Galaxy. But let me know what you think. Comment below if you like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you want to hear more thoughts, and yeah, let me know. Okay, guys, it's Eric Preston. Nice talking to you. I'll talk to you later.